Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about what all extracurricular activities you can do to get into a good US university. Well, there are a lot of things that you can do. It all depends upon your interest and what you want to do, what degree you want to do, what things you want to pursue. Alright, so let's get started. So I'm going to tell some of the general extracurricular activities which you should have on your resume. So, starting with leadership roles, well, you can be in the student government, you can participate in student council or school government, be a vice boy, be a vice president, or be anything that you can be in the school counseling body. Then, club leadership, you can be a president in a school club or organization. You can be the vice president, you can be the treasurer, or you can be a member, but do something. Moving forward with, you can do academic competitions and clubs. So, well, you can go for science Olympiad, you can go for maths Olympiad, you can go for various other Olympiads that you have in your school. Just do it. Compete in various science-related events. You can be a part of a math club. You can participate in math competitions like math Olympiads. You can be on a debate team, join the debate team, and participate in local, national, or international competition. Well, you can also participate in MUN. It happens a lot around like cities and like in our schools. MUN is like Model United Nations. Well, participate in MUN conferences to develop diplomacy and public speaking skills and just, you know, improve your communication as well along you go. Well, art and music, if you're into art, you like music, you want to draw things, you want to create your own portfolio, you want to, produce a piece of music, you like to play drums, you have played in school band or orchestra, play any instrument in your school's band or orchestra, well, you have participated in choir or vocal group, well, you can participate in your school's choir or vocal group. Well, you can be in theater, you can act in school plays or musicals, visual art, well, you can participate in art clubs, exhibit your project, or enter art competitions. Then we have this thing which a lot of people do. It is kind of cliche, but still, you should have some community service and voluntary work on your resume. Well, local organization, you can volunteer with local nonprofits, hospitals, or community centers. Or service projects, well, you can initiate or participate in community service projects. Tutoring, you can offer tutoring services to younger students or peers. I think this is like the best option that you can do. Well, you have done PC and PCB, Commerce Humanities. You can teach people who are like in 9th, 10th, or like 7th, 8th. So you can like tutor them, or you can like tutor your peers. Hey, so how to solve this thing, how to solve that thing, and just mention that thing on your resume as well. That you offer one-to-one tutoring and you are pretty good at teaching other people. Then we have sports and athletics. Well, this is one of the things which plays a huge role. If you're into sports and athletics, go for it. School teams, well, you can join school sports teams. Well, you can play football, you can play basketball, you can be in track and field, sprint, 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, relay, 400 heart rate, anything that you want to do. Individual sports, well, you can participate in individual sports like, well, you can play tennis, you can do swimming or martial arts. Then you can also do some leadership stuff like you can be the team captain or, take on any other leadership role within your team. STEM activities. Well, you can participate in activities which directly incline with your major. So, for instance, if you want to pursue a major which lies in STEM, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and maths. So, you can join a robotics club and participate in competitions and make robots, well, Legos, or any other thing that you want to do. Coding club, well, you can participate in coding or computer science clubs and competitions. Example, hackathons and other events, competitive programming, and things that happen around your school or in other schools or in your city, in your district, in your country or international. Well, you can make some research projects, engage in independent or supervised research projects in science, technology, engineering, or math. You can publish your own research paper if you want to. It takes a lot of efforts, time, but if you can make it happen, then just make it happen. Then you can do writing and publication. Well, you can write your own book, you can write your articles, or you can be in your school newspaper or yearbook, will write for or help edit the school newspaper or yearbook. You can be the literary magazine manager. So basically, you can like contribute or help publish a school itinerary magazine. So what the school offers and what the school is about and what people do at your school, what kids in 9 do, what kids in 10 do, what kids in 11th and 12 do. So anything related to your itinerary, your timetable, how that is different from your school and other schools which you have in your district or like in your country. Then you can start a blogging page or a blogging channel. Well, you can vlog as well if you want to. So you can maintain like a personal blog on a topic of interest that you want to write about. This not only improves your writing skills, but it also gives you a boost in, adding something to your resume. Then this is one of my favorite things that I would suggest you guys to do, which is, engage in entrepreneurial activities. Well, join a business club, start a business, or participate in competitions which like revolve around entrepreneurship, like stock market things, or like innovative case study competitions, understanding economics at like an applicative level, or just try and start your own mini business. Well, basically you can do drop shipping. You can show that you did some freelancing and you have some exposure from the practical world of how things are done and how you can do that thing. You can also mention that, hey, you are working upon a startup which you are genuinely interested to build further after graduating from university, or doing that thing along as you move forward with your university and your degree. Then you can do cultural and language clubs. You can be in cultural organization, that celebrate and promote cultural diversity. Well, you can go, you can like take on a new language. You can learn French, you can learn Spanish, you can learn German. You can also participate in clubs which are focused on learning and practicing foreign language. Well, there are like clubs in which you meet people and first you learn about some things, then you just practice and interact with them. You can also try that thing. Then you can work in environmental and sustainability activities. Well, eco clubs, join or start an environmental club at your school. Well, sustainability projects, I remember doing one in 10th, or in 12th as well. So if you're like in CBSC, well, you can mention it if you want to mention it, but do something much more like, which has much more impact, or like just make it impactful. So you can participate in or lead sustainability initiatives and projects. Now, what are some tips for extracurricular activities? Well, you should focus on quality over quantity. Just don't do like hundreds of extracurricular activities. Like don't be a jack of all and master of none. So focus on quality over quantity. Focus on few activities that you're like genuinely interested and passionate about, and you can commit to a long term. For instance, like you aspire to become a software engineer, you aspire to become a software developer. Then you can focus on creating mobile application, you can focus on creating web application, you can focus on doing anything that you want to do. You want to work up on the front end, you want to work up on the back end, you want to work up on the machine learning, or anything that you will be doing in the future. It shows genuine interest. If you're gonna just blabber or ramble information in your resume like damn fucking crazy person, you aren't gonna get shit. They're gonna be like, he's a fake person, fuck him off. Just move forward and like write authentic things and do authentic stuff that you're gonna do. Demonstrate leadership and impact. Well, take on leadership roles and aim to make a positive impact in your chosen activities. Show how you have contributed and what you have achieved. Well, just imagine you become the vice president or president of a club. Then you can tell them, hey, so I led a team of 8 people, and we taught other students about machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, and cybersecurity, or other things in whatever field that you have more knowledge about. You can pursue your interests. Well, choose activities that align with your interests and potential career goals. Well, authentic passion, it's noticeable and appreciated by mission officers. Be consistent. Consistency in your extracurricular activities over the years shows commitment and dedication. Well, start early and just do it. Don't think that you're gonna do this thing after this exam, you're gonna do this thing after that exam. It never ends. The exams goes on, and you're gonna graduate 12th by just seeing that. So don't vote for things. Don't wait for things. Just do whatever you want to do, and start early. And if you're watching this thing, and if you're like in 7th, 8th standard, I would say just start preparing for your future. Enjoy your childhood, but you want to do something in life. You want to become something in life. Do it. Pursue your hobbies, your interests, and like the things that you're really passionate about. And be consistent. Consistency in your extracurricular activities over the years shows commitment and dedication. Highlight achievements, include any awards, recognitions, or notable achievements in your application. And seek balance, like aim for a balanced profile that showcases a variety of skills and interests from academic to artistic to social. Well, there are a lot of extracurricular activities that you can pursue, you can do, but I would suggest that do the activities which you are genuinely interested in and that relates to the things that you want to do in the future or the degree that you will be pursuing. Well, it doesn't matter specifically, but you should have like a 360 portfolio, including volunteer work, community service, joining clubs, having some leadership roles in those clubs. Well, if you're good in sports, then go for sports and do anything, go do something and make something out of your life.